Legends in Training is an adult D&D podcast for adults. Content warnings are below.
For adults.
Yeah, that's why I said it that way. It's funny.
Okay.
Why did you sound like Yajirobe?
Because it was funny.
Because it was funny.
You know why that happens?
Why?
Because some motherfuckers be sitting on the chair and then lean it all the way back and hang it up on the fucking backside.
It's crazy how much mom and dad yelled at us about leaning back in chairs, and he is like the worst offender.
He is. He's always been, you know. But
You know why that
Maybe
is?
Tyler needs the office chair so that way he doesn't.
Chairs are super uncomfortable for me. I hate sitting in chairs, just in general.
I mean, I'd prefer office chairs everywhere. What if they made an office chair couch?
That it could spin from the center?
that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's the stupidest idea in the world, and then Tyler said that could spin, and I was sold. I was sold so quick.
Last time on Legends in Training.
Court will now begin the trial on whether we will provide safe sanctuary for the researchers or if they will be penalized for causing the giants' rage. Begins now.
My father has kind of mucked things up a little bit. I would like to be charged with finding him.
We trusted them. They broke our trust. Now it's our job to clean up their mess. If you promise me, you will do everything in your power to stop your father from being the one he's being, I'll let you go. As another Fey promise is made.
So can you honestly, Sandira, exasperate any option you have? Because if you can't, you just signed your death wish.
Your name has begun to flower and bloom, and I just hate that flowers don't last long in the winter. Welcome back to Legends in Training. I'm your DM, Zacky McFlacky. It's nice to see all you guys. I meant for you guys to listen to us, be pleasured by my voice. Yes, I am joined by our classic group of players.
Oh, me. My name's Tyler. I play Sandira, an Eladrin warlock elf. I haven't played him in a while. I kind of miss him. And he's here. Sandira is Hera.
All right, I like that. All right.
My name is Phoenix, and I play Aranea, who is a Simic hybrid druid. And when her spire senses are tingling, she's ready to mingling, and that means you should go away.
Hi, my name is Dakota.
Wait, I'm not Dakota.
My name is Dakota, and I'll be playing something a little different today.
Why
I hope
did you
you're.
hold the mic, you idiot.
You're peeking so bad. Just, okay, one last time.
You were in a power stance. You were like, dude, hello.
Okay, I got it. Hi. Okay, my name is Dakota, and I'll be playing something a little different today. It's a surprise.
God damn.
That echoed in my chest.
It echoed in my chest.
I'm not here today, so.
Go ahead.
Cool. So my name's Madison. I don't get to play Echo today, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that.
Yes, that's right, because Castiel and Echo are both in another plane of existence. We will be switching from the last session to take off where Sandira and Aranea left. Let's jump on into it. So I think that the scene starts with Sandira having Tyrion looking at him and kind of fitting maybe a shoulder pauldron or something like that and going, I think that as much as I'd love to go with you, I feel like it's my place to be here and watch over this group. And I don't know if I could handle seeing Dad right now.
Right. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do when I see Dad.
Well, you got to do something now. And he kind of tries to make light of a situation that is literally life or death for you.
Like, yeah, I think my shoulder's a little tight.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. And he goes to loosen it some. And I think at this point, did Aranea already come in and explain everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I would look at Tyrion and say, You know, ever since I left that courtroom, do you know what I keep thinking about?
What?
There was this comic book series that you and I we would read all the time. The Protectors of...
Oh yeah, with Woolby and friends.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I remember we made a promise to ourselves.
Yeah, I'd never forget.
And I think as I get older and we experience more things, I'm starting to understand just how hard that is and how hard it can be.
Yeah, I've been trying to be as true as possible the way that I can, you know, saying that we would be heroes like them and help people. I've tried my best with this whole researcher society and everything, but I don't know. I feel like after this stuff with Dad, I haven't been doing it right, man.
I think we should remember that it's about protecting people, and sometimes that tends to be a bit more reactionary than it is preventative.
Yeah, unfortunately. But anyway, you only have so long.
Yeah, and wow.
How long did they say it was again?
I think I have 2 weeks, or no, 3 weeks.
Right. Yeah, that's not a lot of time. So I guess we've gotten you to where you can. Like, you look good.
I feel good.
Good. I guess you and your friend need to go ahead and get moving. Oh, before you go, and he reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out a rock and he gives it to you and goes, if you need anything, or if you feel like you need to communicate or tell me something, you can just speak into this.
Outstanding.
And he gives you a sending stone. And he has the other one.
Can I ask what the armor looks like again?
What armor?
The one that he just got fitted for.
It's just like nice and shiny. And what were you wearing originally? Just nice clothes?
Yeah, I was at a 14.
Yeah. I think they kind of stud out your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
It get basically from like what would be like from leather to studded leather. So I think maybe you go up 1 in AC with the new metal protections. And I think that he puts a shoulder on you and says, hey, don't die.
I'm going to do my best.
And he taps you on the shoulder, gives you a pat, and then walks back off to the group.
I turn to Mom, like, Mom, and kind of hold my arms out as a hug.
She gives you a hug and begins to cry a little, really laying into the coldness of her current season. She starts to become short of breath as she tries to talk to you, and it's just like, just good luck. And she gives you a very cold kiss on the cheek.
I put my arm on her shoulder. Mom, we're going to be okay.
She looks at you and smiles with tears in her eyes, and she nods her head and walks back to the group.
Cut my eyes over to Aranea. Did you say that Cass and Echo were gone?
Yes. They went into a shadow-like void, if that makes any sense.
About as much sense as any of the rest of this.
I'm sure they're fine. Maybe.
I hope they're fine.
The one-armed one, maybe not so much, but...
I can't help but feel like we could really use them, so... But we can't wait here for them. It's time to set out. I'm ready if you're going, I guess.
Any final goodbyes you want to say?
I've already made them.
Then I am ready to adventure.
At this point, I think you guys begin to start making your way out of the burrow. You see Miss Buns, and she stops both of you and goes, excuse me, have either of you seen Castiel anywhere?
Hi, Miss Buns. I saw him not too long ago, but he seems to have disappeared somewhere. Is there anything I can do for you? Do you need to tell him something?
No. I just, if you see him, let him know I'm looking for him.
I will.
And you roll me an insight check.
We're starting off strong with a 10.
Oh, nice. You don't really notice too much, but as you say that he's disappeared, she seems a little distraught on that phrase.
Miss Buns, I don't think he's gone too far. He's actually supposed to be going with us. I just don't know where he could have gotten off to.
Right. Well,
when I see him again, I'll be sure to tell him that you were looking for him.
thank you.
You're welcome.
And she walks back to the nursery, and you hear the tidal waves of children and everything. Is there anything that Aranea or Sandira still need to do before leaving?
No.
So I guess we just start heading out.
All right, you guys start heading out. As you're on your way, you do run into Davy and Glasses Hopscotch. They see you, and Davy goes, well, you think you guys going to be all right out there?
You know, I don't know. I'm really hoping that when I do see my dad, I can talk some sense into him, but I don't know what we're up against. So
If it was up to us, we'd be out there with you, helping you look, but our duties are here, protecting the burrow.
well, it's the thoughts that count.
Thoughts? You put,
Thought that counts. There's multiple thoughts.
put an S on the end of that. That's weird. Yeah, I thought that was weird too, Glasses.
I get it. Sometimes I hear an S on the end of my name and it just drives me crazy.
That's so strange.
Wow.
Anyway, good luck out there, Sandiras. I
Thank
did
you.
that thing. I'm sorry, Sandira. My bad. I thought it would be funny.
That's so
I
good.
think it was funny, says Glasses.
All right. Well,
Good luck.
thanks.
No problem. And as you leave the burrow, you see two large humanoid-like beasts approaching. One of a wolven, sort of dire wolf style body, bipedal, both of them, and the other one is a large eagle. And they are also being followed by a group of similar, from the same race types of individuals.
Sandira starts, he kind of puts his arm out like, Aranea, do you see this?
Unfortunately, I do. And she starts to go for her like little sickles. Like, do we?
At this point, the colonel comes behind you and is like, sorry. My apologies. Thank you both for coming. I see that you've both brought your guards, and I understand that. Thank you very much for coming to the burrow. And you see the eagle begin to speak and go, yes, we have come to speak of the alliance. And the wolf goes, yeah, whatever alliance there might be. The colonel goes, well, interesting thing, actually. These two have made a promise to take care of all of it. And they both look and go, what? At the same time. Yep. So we should be able to handle it all. Or they should. Them and their two other friends. Speaking of which, where are your other friends?
Funny story.
You want to
I
explain
don't know. Last I heard, I get close to them after looking around. They fell into a portal.
What? They fell into a portal?
More like a shadow portal, if you really think about it.
A shadow portal.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
dark.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Tell me about it. Great timing.
Is it on purpose?
Well, kinda. Seemed like it.
So they'll be back soon.
Hopefully.
Maybe one of them.
I guess they'll have to find a portal back in, out, above.
The eagle pipes up and goes, so it's just two of you, and you're both with the rabbit folk.
Yes.
That will not do. I must send one of my guards with you. And he lets out a squawk, a very specific squawk, and you see an individual step out of line and come towards.
What do I see?
Maddie, would you like to describe your character?
I will. So stepping forward is a very tall, lean, very humanoid, darkly colored barn owl. You would probably recognize the armor as leather-studded. It's very clearly sneaky, right? It's lightweight, it's quick. And there's something a little pretentiously fancy about the way this bird walks that I imagine Sandira would recognize from some of his friends. And this is...
I know that walk.
Yeah. And this is Neo Octavious III. Right here, yes, sir. You called?
Yes, Neo, I believe your talents will be required here. Stay with them and keep an eye on them and make sure that the job gets done.
I do aim to always complete. And who are we?
I am Sandira, the guy doing the that we're going after. Mm-hmm. That's my dad.
Oh, family issues. Delightful. And what about your very lovely friend?
Lovely.
I am Aranea, and I am honestly along for the ride.
She's blue. Sir, did you see that she's blue?
Yes, I did see that she's
Delightful.
blue. Oh, all right, calm down, Neo.
This one's excited.
Yes, and I don't know if
This
I like
one
it or
is
not.
very skilled.
Exceptionally.
Well, if you birds are going to get in on it, and you rabbits are doing something about it, then we've got to get in on it. Coming from the woods, you see another individual. Dakota, would you like to describe your character?
So you see this red and white fox swinging in from his whip from a tree branch as he kind of like backflips and lands, and then he pulls out his little drum and he does a little drum roll. Robin Woodsley's the name. Hunting's the game.
Oh, Woodsley, I think we're going on a trip.
Neo, it's been a while.
Oh, this just got so much better.
Of course you know each other. Whatever, yeah.
We're
fuck
friends.
it. They're best friends, sure.
No, we're just buddies.
I love a good curveball.
Probably gone on a thing or two together in the
totally.
past.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Probably crossed paths.
All the time, apparently. Best friends, best buds, go on adventures all the
I
time.
think it's one of those like eccentric people things.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
like we never ever see each other, but that's my best friend.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, you know?
Well, Aranea, I guess we have some liveliness to us now.
I want the other ones back. I don't know about you. I mean, they might be as skilled, but I prefer our old crew.
The colonel leans in between both of your heads and goes, yeah, gonna kinda, until your friends show up, at least you're gonna kinda have to deal with them.
I have no issue. I know what my job is here. Welcome aboard.
Who are you two?
I am Sandira, the guy we're going after. That's my dad.
Yes, and I am Aranea Viviena, and I'm just here along for the ride.
She's blue.
She's blue, I noticed.
Dabba dee, dabba die.
Yeah, and so when you guys hear that the problem is his dad, you both know what's going on in the wilds. You know that the giants have kind of started running amok way more than they ever have. You've heard that the magical crown that they had that kept them all kind of in order has gone missing, or someone has taken it and is using it separately. And so it's been very difficult right now because the giants continue to meow and attack. But yeah, so you are very much aware of the problem, and him, I'm just curious on how your characters react to him saying, yep, that's my dad.
So you guys know how like when like they have arms, right? You
Yeah.
put your hand on the
I
side
sure
of your
hope
face
so.
to pretend like they can't read it.
Right.
No, it's super obvious because it's like the full wing,
Yep.
which isn't connected on owlins. It's a whole separate appendage. And it's just like a little, I really wish they would keep all of their family drama in their own plane. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, come on. It's been boring around here. We could use a little adventure. So what's the deal? Is he gone mad? Is he keeping it safe? Is he just doing it for funsies? What's up?
I vote funsies.
I hope so.
Oh, what
Are we
a
killing?
group.
Are we capturing? What's the end game here?
I would like to just speak with my father.
So capture.
I can work with capture.
I can also work with capture.
Subduing has to come first. We'll get there. Is the end goal breathing?
Yes.
No. Oh.
That's the information we needed.
It is.
I
It's
think
very
I'm.
important.
I guess I'm taking lead on this, sort
You
of.
don't have to.
Well, you two probably know the area better than I do.
Oh, Woodsley would be much better at this.
Woodsley, you know these woods.
You were named after them practically.
In this rare scenario, you know these woods.
I'm very proficient at these woods.
Outstanding.
What class are both of you running right now?
Fighter,
Arcane
entertainer.
trickster rogue
Okay, and
with a noble background.
And fighter what? What is the subclass?
Battle master.
Okay,
Archer.
cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that Woodsley specifically, having been in these woods for a while, definitely knows the area at least better than anybody else probably does, and begins to start leading you guys on the path, if that is what he chooses.
And we're off this way.
Roll me a d20.
They pointed two different directions.
Add your survival.
19.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's nice. The cat's scary.
You guys begin to start traveling in a direction through this thick forest. It's beautiful. There is some colors you've never even seen before appear as you're going.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Definitely don't eat that one. Best to just keep your hands to yourself. Don't make eye contact with the plants.
They don't like it.
They don't have eyes.
Don't let them hear you say that.
That is true. It's a
He
beautiful
didn't mean. He didn't
forest.
mean it. He didn't mean it. I'm
You see
sorry.
one of the mushrooms started puffing up a bit, and after you say
He didn't mean it. He's new.
Oh my God.
I think it's a beautiful forest. Back at home, I love to sit in the trees and do my own studies. It really does remind me of home a little bit. And
Oh, well,
it's
here, some of them
beautiful.
will actually just study you, and then it just gets uncomfortable.
You see one mushroom that's on the backside of a tree leaning out, leans back.
Mind your
behind,
business. Mind your business.
Leans back behind. There's a little of spores.
Wow.
now
Now that you've pointed it out, I feel like
Were you not paying attention when you first got here?
I feel like I'm being watched.
The burrows are a bit tamer than most of the area.
I feel like I'm on the other side of the research, and it's not a good feeling.
No, just ignore it.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Flying up to you is a small pixie. Hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Puck.
Well, hello, Puck.
Do we talk? Do we talk to? Is that safe?
Nice to meet you.
Should I introduce myself?
Well, I mean, you're kind of in my front yard, and you look towards one of the trees, and it has a little tiny door at the base of it, and there's a couple of holes throughout that are windows that are just lit by candlelight.
I am Sandira, and I stick my hand out to like shake its hand.
Okay. He leans in and goes, "This is how we do it," and he gives you a little kiss on the hand, and you feel like this little bit of pixie dust magic kind of pulls through you for a second.
That's cute.
Thanks.
We're just traveling through. Sorry for trespassing.
Oh, that's fine. That's no problem at all.
Okay.
Why are you here in my yard?
Well, like I said, we're just traveling through the woods, and we happened upon your yard. That's by total accident, I'm sure.
But no, like why? Why are you going through the woods? I've never seen people like you come out this far.
Well, they're not from around here. We're just kind of showing them around. You know what to look out for and whatnot.
I mean, they're standing in my yard, so like.
I think we should move from the yard. I think we should take a step
If we can just move
over.
forward.
Yeah, we'll
along.
leave your yard.
Hey, don't you guys know there's giants out there?
Well, luckily, we're very well equipped to handle them at this point. It'll be fine. We're sorry for trespassing on your lovely property.
All right. Well, good luck with whatever, I guess.
It was wonderful to meet you. And I stick my hand out again.
This time you
sticks
have to
his
give him a
hand
little
out.
kiss. Yeah.
Oh,
Please do not inhale him.
As you go to lean in and kiss his hand, he kisses you on the lips.
Aww.
you know, wow, that felt magical. Do you?
It
Whatever.
felt magic for me too.
All
So it's
right.
a both little thing.
Whatever that was, can you bottle it and sell it?
I don't know if that's
What?
appropriate to ask.
What's wrong with you? What?
Foreigners.
And we're
Oh my
going, and we're walking.
You guys walk way out of eyesight of this tree. but know that next time there might be a little sign that says no weird fetish people, you know? Who knows?
I am a weird fetish.
Robin pulls out a little journal and makes note of Puck the pixie.
Right. Cool. And you guys begin to continue traveling on. Now, you know that traveling to where the Giants' kingdom is going to take you roughly like 2.5 weeks to get there, just if you just traveled straight every single day. And so you guys have you have at least a week here in the forest to get through. And then after that, it's the Giants' Plains, which it's very hard to hide there, being there are so many gigantes and it's so flat.
How are we even sure that's where my dad is?
Well, the giants are there. The giants are there. The crown is there.
I guess they'd be looking for him too.
Are they drawn to the crown?
Roll history.
He who has the crown is he who has the brown.
What does that even mean?
This is just a straight roll. 18.
19.
Hold on, let me roll against you with a not straight roll.
13.
So you got a 19?
18.
18. So you know that the crown of giant kind is used to control and in the past was used to unify the giants under one flag. And that flag was generally peaceful to all small folk. It was generally pretty heavily guarded. There were plenty of giants around, but during its time, it didn't necessarily draw the giants to it. But you think that if someone was using it to take advantage of giants, then that could be it. They could be pulling all the giants towards the throne. But at the same time, this is just the first place anybody could think of to go. So who knows?
Well, from what I know about the crown,
Which
it
isn't a
seems
lot.
to have some kind of control over the giants of some sort. So where the giants are, the crown might be.
That makes sense.
About as much as anything at this point.
Fucking tell me about it.
Everybody roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh, that's a 7. Fun
15.
fact. I've got a 0.
I got to roll something real quick.
17.
13.
I have a 0 in wisdom.
Interesting. So who got the highest?
I got a 17.
15.
I was about to say 15 or higher, you two. As you were conversing about the giant's crown and going to the stronghold, the castle, you hear the running of footsteps towards you. And you turn to look and you see 2 individuals dressed in all black with bandoliers of daggers and their faces covered with masks. And Sandira, it is very clear they are not from the wild. You would know this as well. They're not wild folk. They are from Thistleheim. You guys see these 2 individuals running towards you, and you hear more, but you see these 2 immediately. Everybody roll initiative.
Do we have a chance to react?
You might. I mean, that's the whole point of initiative, isn't it?
And you've lost your stuff.
You've lost your stuff. Dakota's classic catch line.
That's a crit fail
Oh, no.
for 5, in case someone else crit fails.
Got a 16.
You got a 16?
5.
5.
15. I got a 15. Who? I got a 15.
Technically, I got a 7. I forgot to add the 2.
Extra
That's
7.
okay. You still stay in
Stays
about the
about
same
where
spot.
we're at, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And so first, Sandira, you see them, and what do? They're coming towards you brandishing knives.
I want to grab the end of my pole arm.
Yep.
We see a little like bluish white energy start to form around me.
Right.
And I pull it out and I grab the center of it and I want to hold an action. Actually, this makes sense. I'm going to hit myself with a armor of Agathis.
Cool. Tell me how it looks.
Sandira touches his chest, and as he does, the blueness of his skin kind of gets like more it gets a little darker as ice starts to form around his like armor and kind of make its way up, and it kind of just stops like at the base of his neck, and it's just like covers his torso.
Nice. You want to hear something funny? How funny would it be if blue was actually called Ain? Then it would have been you saying the anus. Anyway, okay, you armor fist yourself. Aranea, what do you do?
I want to cast Web, which gives Web fills a 20-foot cube from the point of for the duration.
You throw this web. How do you get this web over there? What does it look like for you casting web?
I imagine that is a type of like Spider-Man-esque.
Yeah, out of the hand.
Yeah, it's
kind of the whip.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the reference of it, but she takes her hands from her sides, throws up like two single web strings, and then throws them out and lets them wrap around. We're still in the forest, right?
Yeah, you're still super foresty.
Wrap around the trees and then cover the ground.
Cool. So there's almost like a sentience to the webbing as it strings itself throughout the forest. Cool. What is the kind of throw that they have to make to get out of it?
Let's see.
Or to not be restrained by it?
Each creature that starts his turn in the webs or enters them during the turn must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Cool. So now we cut to the two bandit-like individuals. One of them completely gooped up. He's like, oh, no, I'm gooped.
He's very Italian.
And the other guy goes, oh, no, he's a gooped. He says, oh, no, he's gooped. And he dodges through the web and continues to run towards you and guys. And he's going to go to cut Aranea. Is it 20 gonna hit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, goodness gracious.
Can we get an idea of where we're standing? Are we just kind of standing near each other? So is he within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, I think so.
Silvery barbs is a reaction. I can use that now, yeah?
You could.
Yeah, we'll do that.
He's going to provoke an opportunity of attack from me.
Rerolls that. Well, he's not leaving your space. He's coming into it.
Yeah, that's...
Sentinel?
Polearm Master.
Nice. Okay, cool. He's still going to hit. He's not going to hit. 14, 15, 16 going to hit.
Yes.
Okay, 16 hits. So that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage in the stab. And you go ahead and swing on him, Sandira.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Outstanding.
Oh, I can also... After that, I can choose...
Give someone advantage.
We're going to give Woodsley advantage.
Nice.
He's going to take 6 damage from my quarterstaff.
He's going to take 6 damage from your quarterstaff. Okay, cool. And he is there. You see another individual take swing out from one of the trees and throw a dagger. And that one's going to go at Sandira. Is a 20 going to hit?
Okay.
4 damage. As a dagger comes flying towards you and kind of nails you right in the back from this ranged attack. And then one last one is going to come from behind a tree and go for Robin. 19.
That hits.
6 damage. And now it is made clear there are 4 individuals. One is gooped up in some web. One is engaged with Robin. One is up in a tree. And one is up against Aranea and Sandira. Okay, cool. Now we move on to Neo.
Neo is going to go ahead and sneak attack on the one that Sandira and Aranea are both
Awesome. Go for it.
with. But then I just got to roll for... Oh, my God. It's been... Oh, no. That's a 2. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Ooh, yeah.
Does a natural 20 work?
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, so that's with sneak attack.
Was that a 1 and then a 20?
It was a 2 and then a 20.
Okay, I was about to crap.
So that's the max damage, then the roll damage.
Right. So naturally,
So
whatever
the
you would have rolled
rapier.
max. So 8 plus a d6 max.
2d6. We're level 3.
So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19
Okay, and then I roll
total.
anyway. Then I
Yeah.
roll. Oh, that's 5. No, it just... I don't know what happened there. And then 4. So then that's 9.
All right, so 19 plus 9 is what?
28.
Oh, nice. You fucking tell me what this is like.
Oh, it's like some Princess Bride, like fantasy bullshit. There's a flurry of feathers and then just the rapier dead through this dude's throat. And then in a flash of just like dark wings, it's the bonus action hide, and Neo's up in the trees.
Hell yeah. Roll that stealth.
There's just a tip of a rapier in your face.
Yeah, it's like clean through the throat and then it's gone. Stealth. Yeah, no, we're rolling like shit. That's an 8. 9.
All right,
It's a
cool,
9.
Cool. You make off into the trees, and then it comes to Robin. Robin Woodsley.
Okay, so I want to try something here.
You have one in front of you. There's one up in the trees, and there's one in the webs. One of them just exploded.
Okay.
From a poke.
When you say there's one in front of me, how far away?
Like engaged with you.
Oh,
You guys are getting married.
can I see the one in the trees?
Yeah.
So tell me if this is going to work before I walk through all of it, right? Mm-hmm. So what I want to do is I want to action, shoot my bow to disarm their bandolier of daggers
Yeah.
that you mentioned earlier. Was that one of them?
They all have something like
Cool.
that.
And then I want to action surge, try to use my whip to take the bandolier and sling the daggers at the one in the web.
Sure, you can roll for it. We can see what happens.
Yeah,
you have
let's do
advantage.
it. So I'm going to draw my bow
Yeah.
and I'm going to use a superiority die for disarming attack.
Now, just to make sure everything's kosher, in disarming attack, it doesn't require a melee attack, right? Because there's some maneuvers that require melee.
It adds a d8 to my attack roll.
No, I know that.
Right.
That's what all superiority dice do. Pretty
But yes,
much.
disarming attack does require an attack roll.
But I just need to know if it stipulates whether it's melee or ranged. We'll worry about that moving forward. But go ahead and take your shot, and we'll say it's good.
I'm assuming it's melee?
Go for it.
Or range?
Go for it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't ever really say ranged. It's just either a melee attack or an
It was
attack.
under Battle Master
I know.
Archer.
They all mix up.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll look into it later. Right now, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Let's do this one. It's a 17 plus 8, which puts it at a 25. 28 to hit.
28 hits, dude.
And then they make a strength saving throw.
What was the D8 for?
I get to add a d8 to the attack roll.
That's the damage roll. It adds to damage.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's okay. You still hit.
And then they make a strength saving throw. And if they fail, a DC of 14.
10.
So that
They
means
drop. Their dagger drops.
Yep. The bandolier drops. And then I'm going to burn my action surge.
All right.
And I want to use the whip to kind of crack it towards the bandolier. And see if I can like flip the daggers out of it. I don't know how snug they are into it.
I mean, I feel like a bandolier's got them pretty snug, but it all depends on this roll. We'll find out.
Yeah. What do you want? What kind of roll you want?
Dexterity, sleight of hand, weapon attack with
You
your
can do
whip.
sleight of hand.
Any of those. And you do still have the advantage from silvery barbs right now. So
That's 15
15
for sleight of hand.
Yeah, that hits. So you sling this bandolier of blades, and 3 of the daggers come flying out and towards the one up in the trees. Roll me 3d4 plus whatever your dex is. Those are d6s.
What'd you call me?
Except there's bloodshed everywhere.
Oh, my butt.
That'll be 11 points.
11 points. Nice. Okay. Cool.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So then we move on to Sandira.
Okay, so there's still one over by.
There's one up in the trees that has currently got 3 daggers stuck into him. There's one that is engaged with Castiel. And then there is one that is in the webs that, Robin. And there's one that is in the webs that currently has no bandolier on.
Question.
Yeah.
I have Grasping Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Could I shoot at someone, pull
Yeah.
them to me,
Yeah.
and activate the opportunity attack when they enter my space?
No, because it is not them willingly moving into your space.
Damn.
It's okay.
That would have been cool.
That would have been really cool.
I'm going to bonus action hex
Yeah.
the one that I just hit earlier.
He's dead.
Oh,
He
Yeah, I killed-
exploded in front of you.
Neo killed
okay.
him.
Well, then the one that's engaged with Robin.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna hex him. I'm gonna choose dexterity,
Good call.
and then I'm gonna run up and smack him in the back of the head.
Cool. Do it.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Roll to fucking hit him in the back of the head.
Now it's a 6 + 5, 11.
Does not hit.
Damn.
He narrowly dodges that crack to the skull and looks now in a panic as he realizes he is surrounded. And then it moves on, if that's the end of your turn, to Aranea.
All right. Question: am I immune to my own webs? It's probably gonna be no.
No.
No. Fuck. That would also been cool.
I feel like it's a no, but I also feel like it's cool.
It's really cool. You should let me do it. I'm kidding.
Maybe. Maybe if you were more spidery, but you're not there yet.
That's really offensive, and that hurts my feelings.
I don't care.
It's a sensitive
That's
subject.
that's the cool power of the DM is I can give no fuck.
It's a very sensitive subject. Okay. So, how far is the one that's in the webs?
Maybe like 15 feet away from you.
Are there trees above him, like branches or?
Yeah, there's everything above
So
him.
I want to jump into a tree and then hang on a branch above him.
Yeah, cool. And then what?
Then I want to see if I can jump on top of him
All right.
to avoid my own webs.
Here we go.
And I want to use poison spray and with the palm of my hand, like as I'm jumping down to him, grasp his mouth and then poison spray into like his lungs.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so
love it.
you climbed up in. I was no problem with the climbing. You know, could have said
nimble
like,
climber.
climb check. Not worried about that. Who
I'm a
cares?
nimble climber.
You fall. You jump down from the branch, and you are going to make the attack. So is poison spray a saving throw or is it a spell attack?
Constitution saving throw.
All right, cool. So that's going to go through. I need you to make athletics to figure out whether you're going to be able to land and hold on to them or if you're going to fall in your web. And I'll make a con check. Ooh, not good.
12.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. I don't have shit in athletics, but I want to do backflips like Spider-Man.
Please.
Anyway, so you go to hit him with this poison. Yeah, it goes in. It does fill his body with poison. And you are in his panic. He's moving a lot, and you are slung into the web. So go ahead and roll me damage for that poison spray.
5.
Okay, nice. He spits out most of the poison, but it's clear that it's taken its toll on him. And then we move on to these bandits. The one up in the tree sees that it's not going well for them and is going to attempt to stealth out.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Did he nat?
He natted.
Nat.
Fuck. So he is gone. And now you only have the couple, the two that are remaining, one in the web and one engaged with Robin. And then we move on. One of them attacks Robin and misses. And the other one in the web is going to now try and stab Aranea with the only dagger he has in his hand.
It's actually in his hand. He has to pull it out.
Yep. And it misses as well. And then we move on to Neo.
Yeah, we're just gonna like fucking dive out of the tree and we're just gonna stab the one that is engaged with Robin and Sandira.
Hell yeah.
But it's like a rapier shot like over Robin's shoulder.
Nice.
So I feel like there's a height difference.
Yeah.
So it looks cool as shit, as it should. Oh, there that went. I mean, it's a 15.
All right. Plus.
2, so 17.
Yeah, you hit. Booyah.
Cool. And sneak attack.
Yeah.
Rapier.
Roll a barrel.
4.
What?
7. Should be 9. That's
79.
9.
Oh, I was about to say,
9
God
altogether.
damn.
Next, Robin. You have one that's in front of you that just got stabbed over your shoulder, and then you have the one in the web. It's like, come on, man.
I try to give you a look like, do you want to keep one alive or do we just want to wipe him out? What do you want?
One could have valuable information.
I feel like the poison one would be better.
Yeah, this is why I've been avoiding the one in the web. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere.
So there's one in front of me. I kind of look at them and I kind of look at you and we kind of make like eye contact. And I turn around and I attempt to bite him in the neck.
Cool. Roll.
12.
Ooh, 12 misses. He dodges out and he's like, "You won't get me! Ha-ha! Stupid fox
Ooh.
guy."
Can I burn a superiority die to do precision attack? It says I can roll before or after an attack roll.
What does it do?
Add a d8 to the attack roll before or after the roll.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah. Burn them superiority die. That makes it an 18.
That hits.
Boom.
He goes, "Hi, you stupid!" Ow!
I kind of like feint him real quick and then I go in for the actual bite.
Nice. He's totally fooled by it. You bite him.
Cool. 1d6 plus 4. 9 points of bite damage.
Nice. And he goes, "Oh my god! Fuck! That hurts, man! I don't think we're gonna get this, Chuck! I don't think we're gonna get this either, Larry. I'm stuck in the web."
His name is fucking Chuck.
And he fucking fucks. Don't forget it.
I feel like that's like Aranea also stuck in the web. Your name's fucking Chuck.
Oh, you're dying.
Next, Sandira.
Oh, we need that one.
Oh, okay.
The one that's stuck in the web.
Muck, whose name is Chuck.
And he likes to fuck.
He loved to fuck.
I take my my pole arm and I toss it up. I grab the end of it and I walk over to the one in the web and I stick the pole arm right below his chin and I just go, "Talk. Why are you coming after us?"
He looks at you and goes, "Make a persuasion or an intimidation, either or." It feels like intimidation, by the way. Is that a 1? Awesome. You can just say when it's a 1. The audience would love to hear when you fail.
It's a crit fail.
Oh,
I like the
no.
sound
He
of
looks
this
at you and he goes, "Fuck you, man. You don't know about them, man. They won't let me just tell you. Fuck you, dude.
Who?
Fuck you, dude." And he crunches down on something in his mouth and
shit.
dies. And Larry goes, "No, Chuck."
Don't. And I Eldritch Blast try to pull him to me so that I can stick the pole arm in his mouth to keep him from crunching on it.
I mean, it's your turn. Roll for it.
That's a 12.
You miss.
Oh.
Boom. And it moves on to Aranea. You are now stuck in this web. Make a dexterity saving throw, I think it is. You got to beat your spell save.
That was a 17.
Nice.
So,
you,
yeah.
you fucking break out.
It's my
You can now walk on the web for this turn.
Awesome.
There is no one in this web except a dead guy.
That's unfortunate. I want to cast Entanglement at the other bandit, but I want to, like how my webs were sentient. I want to cast Entanglement, but I want to wrap it around his nose, and then I don't know if this is going to be 2 turns. But the moment he goes to like breathe, to for the entanglement to like basically engulf his mouth. I don't know if that works or not.
Okay, so here's my first question. With entanglement, what's the range on that? Read me that spell one time.
Yep, it is 90 feet. Grasping weeds and vines and sprouts from the ground in 20 feet square, starting
Yeah,
with the.
that's all I needed to hear. Okay, cool. So you call forth all of this entanglement, and it engulfs everyone other than you. You all get wrapped up in the vines, and also this individual does as well. And I roll an Arcana roll, or I guess with Druids it's Wisdom. Roll me Survival or Nature.
14.
So yeah, I think that the vines do wrap around his face and go and wrap behind his nose, but I don't know if they're going to close on his mouth. Let me roll something real quick. Fuck me. He goes to breathe and is gagged by the wood. You heard me. You heard me, folks. He got it with the great old-fashioned.
Yay.
And now he is gagged.
Sickening.
It moves on to his turn. He looks. He's going to make a Constitution saving throw. And he's going to steady himself. He realizes what he needs to do. He takes his dagger and he plunges it into his throat. So I'm going to roll. Well, you know what? I feel like if someone wants to kill themselves, they don't have to roll. He stabs himself in the throat and begins to bleed out. But he can't like fall or anything. He's just standing there and blood is pouring out of his throat.
I extend my hand out.
Actually, maybe. Go ahead and tell me what you want to do first.
I was going to do healing light. I can do that to somebody within 60 feet to try and keep them alive.
Were either Neo or Robin planning on doing something
Oh, I have nothing.
to him bleeding out?
I can't do anything.
No, I was hoping to disarm.
Okay, cool. So now we move on to go ahead and heal, I guess.
I'm going to just do 1d6.
You can definitely react to him stopping the blood and disarming this dude. And I don't even think you need to use the superiority dice. I think that since was for all intents and purposes dying, you can just take the dagger from him.
He heals 3 HP.
Cool. The wound closes up just enough to keep him stable.
Can I try to use my whip to tie his hands?
Yeah. Well, okay, so you're all in a weird situation where you're all entangled.
We can make strength saving
That's
throws
why
to
I
get
just
out of it.
like extended my hand and was just like,
So everybody roll me a strength save real quick. I'll say it's advantage because it's your allies.
nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god. Okay, so these
I rolled a nat 20 and then a 19.
yeah, I mean apparently these lines were actually pathetic and that dude was just weak. So now he's healed. And he is still gagged. He failed his stuff, so he is still wrapped up and gagged, but he looks weak.
If I don't see anybody else react,
He's like,
I'm going to aggressively walk up to him,
yep.
grab whatever's in his mouth, snatch it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stick my hand there, see if I feel what they're chewing on earlier.
Roll sleight of hand.
It's a 19 plus numbers.
Oh, okay. You look like it was way worse than it was.
Well, let's make sure there's no negative. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so it's a 21.
So yeah, you reach in there. As he's starting to realize what you're trying to do, he begins to start biting down. You feel that. You feel one of his teeth feels off, and you pull it out, and there is a small capsule of purple worm poison.
I take a piece of cloth or something, wrap that, store it away.
Cool.
Who are you? Who sent you? Why us?
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
10.
He goes, I'm not fucking telling. Oh, hold on. Let me roll, actually. He goes, I'm not fucking telling you, man. I'm not fucking telling you, dog.
I just saved your life.
You guys fucked up, dude. You fucked up. You fucking stepped in.
My guy. Let's just take a beat. Let's take a breath.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
fucking- you're a fucking fox,
cast
man.
charm person.
Roll, what do I gotta do?
Attempt to charm a humanoid I can see within range. You must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. Are we currently engaged?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage. Does it beat a 14?
He beat it on the
Bug.
advantage. He wouldn't have beat it, but you gave him that good juicy advantage.
Yeah.
He's looking at you. And he's so overcome with fear. He's like, you fucking guys, you don't fucking know, fucking fox, dude. You're fucking running with the wrong dude.
Alright.
This motherfucker's made
Alright.
some real fucking bad choices,
I
man.
slap him.
Okay. And like this big old wing,
What's your strength?
It's just enough.
Okay, no damage. Got it.
It's a no damage. It's enough to like break his
Yeah.
audible track.
Right.
It's more for shock
What do
than
you
it
do,
is
Neo?
for power.
there's like this like wing just like snaps out and kind of just like gently like kind of like almost like a parent kind of like ushering kids away from a mess. Kind of like blocks the thing off. All right. You're not supposed to be here.
Fucking bird.
Was he talking
Let's-
about me?
We'll find out. We're good. I know. I know. Were they your friends?
No, I mean,
No, you don't know.
Association.
We can be associates. I'm Neo Octavious. What's your name?
I can't. I shouldn't say.
You should.
Roll persuasion or whatever you want to roll. Whatever kind of charisma thing you're trying to do.
Yeah, that would be a 22.
All right. My name's Larry.
All right. Hello, Larry.
Hey,
You're going to tell me where you came from now.
I can't.
You can.
I came from Visselheim, and I'm with a group of people.
And what are they called? Big boy words. Come on.
They're bad guys.
Thistleheim.
They're from Thistleheim.
I know you're from Thistleheim, you fucking idiot.
Who sent you?
I can't
Is
say.
it the hidden daggers?
And his eyes get real big.
Oh,
No.
Did Cudgel himself send you?
No.
are you lying, Larry?
No.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah. I'm about to start crying.
Can I also roll
Yeah, go ahead.
investigation or insight? It'd have to be insight, huh?
Insight, yeah.
8.
9.
You can all insight if you want. You're all looking.
12.
18.
Aranea, you know he's fucking lying.
You can feel it in the vines wrapped around.
Was it?
Yeah, his heartbeat changes when he says no, and it's like he's scared that someone has found out who he's a part of.
I want to walk up to him.
You like go under the wing.
Yeah.
Fucking shit! Now there's a fucking spider lady. I fucking hate this place. Everybody's a fucking animal.
I go up and I move my shades to the top of my head, and
Okay.
I grab him by the side of his face. He's like, "What exactly is the matter?"
I'm gonna fucking die, man. They're
Not
gonna
gonna
fucking
die.
kill me now because I'm fucking blabbing and I'm gonna get in trouble.
I let my pole arm like poof back into the other dimension.
Yeah.
I forgot that it does that, by the way.
Okay, Toriyama.
Listen,
More like Tor your mama. Oh shit.
I'm gonna tell my mom you said that.
That's fine. I love that.
Larry, listen. I know that you are not in this by choice, but in order for us to help you, because someone who means a lot to me is also in whatever this is.
I know you're talking about. He fucked up, man.
What's your friend's name?
He fucked up. You guys fucked up.
You have to tell me, was it Crookjaw? Was it Cudgel?
Roll a persuasion.
8.
He looks at you and goes, I mean, hold on. Let me roll this with disadvantage. And Cudgel, he's not happy, man, and he's got Crookjaw all after you.
Ronnie's like patting his head out as he's feeling like you just let it all
And
out.
it's,
okay.
it's
okay.
because, and I take it's because Plumage and Plunger are dead.
I mean, yeah, it's part of it, but then when they found out that you were with him and you have that weapon and this gun that
The what?
What weapon is he talking about?
It's my weapon.
It has a what?
he's got a fucking unicorn weapon.
Listen, the weapon I have has unicorn hair in it.
He's like one of the only people right now that's got one
that has one.
works.
Did you know he didn't share that with us yet?
I'm sorry.
It's show and tell.
In all fairness, I
You don't know us. No,
I
that's
just met
fair.
you like 10 minutes ago.
I'm notoriously nosy. It's a character flaw. So
So I guess you've got two choices now. You can either return back with a failed mission and be killed. You can do it yourself. Or we could let you roam and you go out there and figure it out on your own, big guy.
I wouldn't
I don't want
wouldn't
to
recommend that
This
one.
is fucking wild, dude. I saw a bear that was as big as a house, and it had 3 heads.
Why don't you be my friend, Larry?
Okay.
We can be friends.
Am I gonna die?
Not
we
in
can
my
make a
hands.
promise.
What is the promise?
You don't betray me and you stay alive.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to shake on it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he shakes
Brilliant.
your hand. Whoa! Light emits from the handshake.
I love new mortals.
And if another wild promise has been made,
Can I do that?
why not?
I think all fake people can do it.
Yeah,
Am I considered
You just
fake?
I just want you to realize what kind of promise was made. Let's go into it a little bit. You see Larry encased in this golden aura. He's like, oh, that actually feels kind of good. This is nice.
Do you know what that means?
And he gets down on one knee and he goes, At your service.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As a show of good
Oh,
faith.
we're gonna actually be friends. It's okay, Larry. Get up. Get up.
Larry, as a show of good faith, I extend my hand out and I heal him for another D6.
Punch him in the fucking face.
I have a feeling like when I extend my hand out, he kind of flinches.
Oh, 100%. He's scared. But there's also a weird kind of confidence to him too.
Oh,
He
so we
gets-
don't get to eat him?
He
We're
gets
not
another.
eating him. He's my new friend.
He gets another 5 HP. Also, eat.
What?
What?
I think this new world really is not the place we want to be.
Oh, seems like your kind of place.
If I can do that, if I can do whatever he just did, it'd definitely be my place.
What? Almost die?
Okay.
No, cast submissiveness. I don't know exactly what happened, but
All right. I'm a lot more calm.
We're good.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's okay.
So, all right. Let me. Now that I'm calmed down, let me explain kind of what's going on. The Hidden Daggers have been working on teleporting to different realms. They've been working on stealing technology from the Vishtari and developing it to make rifts open up that allow them to go to the wilds and the shadow planes and anywhere they can to learn and use power for bad. Crookjaw has taken a very big interest in this, and one of the first things that he wanted to do was go to the wilds and take all unicorn hair weapons and unicorns and figure out how to use them. And we got them all put into a demi-plane, and it's like one giant pin for all of them. And
Of the unicorns?
yeah, and they've just been kind of trapped there, and I don't know much about how it works or anything, but I know it's Crookjaw leading them, and he's been doing such horrible things to some of them to force them into bonding with him and giving the unicorn weapons he has power.
Yes, but by forcing those bonds, he's only getting part of the power. He's not, and it's going to exhaust quickly.
You haven't seen what he's been doing to them, dude. They're broken. They can't.
That would explain why I haven't heard from mine in so long.
But he's been working on different kind of magics to use other people to get power. He's got this tool that's it takes over people's minds, and after long enough they just do what he asks.
Is that what happened to you, Larry?
No, I'm an OG. I'm just some kid from Slaghaven. I'm just some kid from the gutters, just like most of the Hidden Daggers.
Do you know someone named Castiel?
I mean, yeah, a lot of us do. He was such a impact in the Hidden Daggers with the work he did. The people he killed to make them strong is it was hard to believe that he wasn't doing it because he wanted to. Eventually he tried to leave, and Crookjaw didn't like that.
So what debt is it that you still have to pay to Crookjaw?
You can't pay off the debt. Once you're in, you're in.
Interesting.
Sorry.
It's all right. You've been through a lot.
But
Sorry about your friends.
There's one left.
oh no.
No, Larry.
Oh, I've totally forgot that Archimedes got away.
And we got Larry.
That's not good.
Why is that not good?
Well, he's gonna tell them. Crookjaw's gonna know that we failed, and Archimedes is probably gonna die, but
If there's one last thing that I can ask of you, do you know how we can cover our tracks from Crookjaw?
I mean, I can help. I know what they look for.
Okay.
And then he'll just come with us.
Right. And full disclosure, I think part of this whole thing is us trying to take down Crookjaw, just because what he's doing with the unicorn weapons, no one person should be that powerful. I mean, far be it for me to...
It's not the
Say I
only
deserve
thing that he's got, though. He's also working on something called the Crown of Giant Kind. He snuck into the Researcher Society, and he got into one of their heads. I think he was the leader or something, and got them all to go to the giants, and he twisted his mind.
The one that he got to was my father.
He looks at you so sullen and sad, like he wishes he could have done anything.
It's not your fault, Larry. Do you happen to know a weakness, anything to bring them out of it, or once they're gone, they're gone?
We're not allowed to ask questions or look into it or anything. That's top tier. That's point of the blade shit. Like,
I might really have to kill my father. Okay. All right. Thank you. Like they said, you're welcome to stay with us for a bit. I guess we keep moving. You guys picked a wonderful time to join.
Well, we have an excellent timing. Woodsley, if you'll lead the way.
Before we leave, Sandira, let me talk to you for a second, off to the side, away from the group.
You'll just come with me when we're done, Larry.
I know we're
The
not
wilds are no
on
place for you to be by yourself.
the best of terms,
right.
Mm-hmm.
but it does seem like it has settled in the type of mission that we're on with your father.
Maybe.
And I just want to say that while I might have not agreed with all of your actions through this, I am here for whatever you need. So whatever your plan is, I will follow it through. And I just want you to know that there is no, I'm not going to do my own thing. This is Sandira's plan, and I am on Sandira's team.
Thank you.
Consolation for that.
No pressure, right?
No pressure.
Wonderful. Like I said from the very beginning, if it does come down to it, I need to be the one that does it.
Of course. And obviously, if you can't, we'll tag team.
Okay. Well, Woodsley, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting your name. Octavius?
Neo Octavius the third.
Neo. There's a 3 in there.
Everyone, lunch? I mean, Larry, are we ready to go?
Larry, you're going to walk with me. Stop it. Lead.
Come on, I'm only picking.
Lead.
Okay.
Apologize.
And so
He's fine.
Yeah, fine.
you guys continue to travel. I think your first night kind of goes by pretty all right. During that night, though, Larry, I think he's calmed down a little bit. He's a lot more comfortable. And he, while everybody else is sleeping, comes to Sandira at one point and goes, "Hey, Sandira,
Yes, Larry.
there's one other thing, but it doesn't have to do with here. This is something personal that is really big."
Okay. At this point, lay it on me.
This isn't the only plane that Croakjaw's been working in. He's also been working on something in the Shadow Plains. I'm not sure what it was, but there was some town that he took the leader over, and I don't know much more other than that.
Shadows. Oh, no. Okay. God, I've got so much that's just in here that needs to be told to someone, and they're not here. That's not your fault. I appreciate everything that
I
you've
can be
said.
here, dude. You can hit old Lair Bear with what you need.
I just wish my friends were here. I'm glad that I've made new friends today, and I do consider you a friend, however long our friendship may last. But I just got somebody I miss. Got a couple somebodies I miss.
I gotcha. Well,
And I'm sure you do too, so.
Not really, actually. Being a part of the Hidden Daggers, you just kind of are just a number. You work with someone every now and again, maybe, but no one's, unless you're like Plumage and Plunder, like a package deal, then you're kind of screwed.
God, what is this guy? If anything, Larry, you're yet another reason I hate this motherfucker.
Hey, if you can convince people that You can stop him. While the hidden daggers are many, they're not solid.
They're not loyal, huh?
Yeah, I mean, some of them. I mean, we're operated by fear. If Chuck didn't kill himself when he did, he knew that it would be coming, and it would be more painful than that poison he ingested.
If it means anything, I did try and stop it.
I know. He made his decision, and we're not even. I've done 3 missions with him. That's the most. It's nothing.
Right. Well, I won't say if, when that day comes, which I know, if it's not me, it's someone I know, puts an end to this man, we'll have you in our thoughts.
Thanks, man.
Now, try and get some rest. I'm gonna meditate for a bit and then take first watch.
Yeah. You guys all do your watches and you sleep and everything. And
could I try and talk to my unicorn?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can give it a shot, man.
Now I have the newfound knowledge that there's something going on.
Tell me what you do. Tell me what you do differently now.
After seeing, I know that my pole arm goes in and out of this plane. Mm-hmm. And I know that he has a connection to that.
Right.
I want to focus on like that kind of energy to connect to him. Like maybe there's a specific kind of power or something I'm not tapping into. Like it's something a little more complex than just like meditating to him and thinking about him. Like we have that connection. I want to focus on that and try and feel what he's feeling and see what he's thinking rather than just trying to speak and get a response.
Right. I think roll me, a charisma saving throw or the equivalent of the same kind of thing. You're rolling a dice plus your charisma plus your proficiency. I guess just a charisma check.
15.
I think you focus in and everything around you goes silent. You know, like tinnitus where it's like a ringing starts playing in your ear.
I know. I've got that shit.
Yeah. Musicians love it. It begins to start ringing in your ear, and as it starts ringing, there's this static that builds up, and all of a sudden you hear, Sandira, is that you?
It's me. I'm here.
I'm stuck. I can't. And it's weird. It's like his voice can't stay consistently one voice. It's you hear just these breaking up here and there as he's trying to talk to you.
I'm focusing all my energy on trying to break through that static. Can you tell me where you are? At least that you're playing anything.
Not normal, plain, man-made, some giant pin.
Listen, I know that Crookjaw is behind this. He's behind a lot of things. That's now starting to affect me a lot more. I'm coming. You
hear the connection start to get more staticky, and I think that you can feel your spell slot sort of siphoning off of you, and I think you even maybe take like 5 points of damage as you pump to maintain this connection, and all of a sudden the static stops for a moment. It's like, Sandira, I don't know what to do. All I can do is give you what I have right now. I don't know how long it is before they get to me. And you feel the connection begin to get staticky again. And he goes, no. And the static stops. And he says, this will be the last I can talk to you until we figure something out. And this is the best I have. I know you can do this. And you feel the staff all of a sudden appears in your hands in front of you while you're meditating and trying to focus on all of that stuff. And you feel it kind of crack and ignite with your seasonal energy. Sharp spears of ice begin to form at the ends, and there's something more to it now. And you can feel as your staff turns into a +1.
Thank you. I'll make my way to you.
Silence.
open my eyes. I grab polearm. Time for first watch.
Does anybody else have anything they want to do in the night?
I want to make sure my spires are okay. Itsy and bitsy. Just talk to them a little bit. Make sure that they're good. I know like all that bouncing and weaving and bobbing aren't really good for the babies. They
handle a lot better than you would think. You actually come to check on them and they seem fine. They seem completely okay. They seem excited. They're playing around with each other here and there. One thing you do notice is like you haven't seen them eat. It's been days, and never once have you seen them eat something. In fact, you haven't seen them do any kind of like normal spider functions other than walking around like a spider in your clothes. But they seem so happy and full of joy when you acknowledge them. As long as they're okay. Just like at night, just making sure like they're probably cuddled up between my legs. Like, as long as you two are okay, as long as you are breathing and happy, I'm happy. Yeah. Sandira actually, I think once you hit the end of that vision and it just cuts to silence, you begin to hear crackling again and popping, and you think it's the screen, and then you open your eyes and it's daytime. And you all begin to be woken up by this crackling and popping. And you all see that Larry has made a meal.
What are you making?
Oh, well, I got some stuff around. I made a trap. I caught a small thing. It looked kind of like a pig, but like wild. But it didn't seem like a person. It was on all fours and stuff, and wow, it smells good. And you guys take a whiff, and it smells good.
Larry, I'm impressed.
Food is food. I'm going to eat it.
Okay. Seems like a lot of things are sentient.
I figured everybody was pretty meat forward in this group, so
I got.
Thanks for launching me, Larry.
Stop it. Stop it.
I don't even know what you called me, but I'm scared.
Larry.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, it's been a while since I've had a solid meal.
The rabbits do soup, don't they?
They do so much soup. Big orange soup.
I feel like that would just go right through you all the time towards like day one. Yeah. You finish soup 3 times in a day.
Everything's liquid. Let's eat.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
That sounds lovely, actually.
And it's kind of like braised pork belly. It's nice and chewy and
delicious.
He had some stuff on him as well that maybe shows a little bit of what Larry could have been, you know, if he hadn't been taken by the hidden daggers. He seems very proud of it, and he looks at all of you and he looks at Neo and goes, "Well, Neo, do you enjoy it?"
Oh, it's delicious. This is fantastic.
You don't want to buzz this cook?
His smile
this is fantastic.
His smile goes from ear to ear as soon as Neo says that they enjoy it.
You are going to get along so well at home.
You know, I may not eat you yet.
You will not eat him.
Larry, look. I don't have time to talk. I'm eating.
Is there alcohol in this animal?
Can I try to feed it to Itsy and Bitsy? Just like a little fork wave, like, no, yes, food?
I think when you offer it to them, they each take a bite, and you see a little tiny bite out of the meat.
Well, they enjoy it, so obviously I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. It's a delicious, nice
smash
cooked
it.
So, Larry, you were a cook in your past life?
Oh, I don't know anything about past lives or anything. I don't know. I've always kind of liked making stuff that people like eating. You know?
Certainly good at it in this one.
Yes.
I'm glad.
You know, we can get you out of this mess. I bet we could find you a kitchen.
They have a kitchen.
Hmm? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've already found you a kitchen.
Yeah, fun fact, Neo's got the noble background.
Look at there.
Neo's got a kitchen. Neo's fancy.
That's awesome. I love that.
Neo's about to like platonic sugar baby the shit out of Larry.
Larry is starting to like think about the fact that it's like, okay, these people aren't trying to kill me. You know, this is nice.
Stop it.
75% of this group isn't trying to kill me. And then there's this fox that wants to eat me, but someone's keeping me safe.
This is exactly how Neo and Robin also became friends.
Once everybody's done eating, he kind of takes them to like a nearby little pond and kind of rinses all the dishes and everything, packs them back up in a pack.
Kind of watching him go over to the pond. I guess I'm standing near Ronnie. I'm like, I hope we can do something for that kid.
I mean, we can do a lot for him.
We can certainly try.
After that, you guys continue on your way.
All right, Woodsley, lead us.
We're going, and he licks his finger. He goes, we're going to go that way.
All right, cool. And you guys go that way.
This is the best heading we have.
There's actually just some sauce on his finger. It had nothing to do with it.
And you guys continue to head, and a couple nights pass, and I think maybe the night before you guys are gonna breach the other end of the woods and getting out of rabbit country, rabbit and fox land, you are at this kind of last campfire, and I think at this point everybody's kind of gotten a lot more comfortable, and Larry comes out with a pair of spoons and he starts rattling them off of his legs. And
He's talented.
he looks at everybody and he goes, you know, it might be sad, but I really feel like these past 3 days have been some of the best days I've ever had. Even with Robin trying to eat me a lot,
He's not going to eat you.
I feel less in danger from him than I've felt most of my life. And I just thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You know, Larry, I'm glad we could do that for you because, well, sometimes just making someone feel good is the best way to save them. You know, best way to. I'm not good at this stuff. Come here, give Sandy a hug.
He gives you a hug. He's like, bring it in, old layer bear, man.
You replacing Castiel?
No,
Neo,
I never.
Neo, you trying to get in on this?
Neo's not much of a hugger, right? Neo's more of a gesture, like a grand gesture kind of
We'll get there.
attention giver.
One day, best friend. We're going to get there.
Oh, we can like link arms and shit, but like, yeah, no, Neo's not a hugger.
That's all right.
About the yellow brick road this.
Yeah. Like, you can like sit up underneath like the one wing, like if it's raining or shit.
And he begins to just rattle off these spoons on his leg.
Well,
And,
when in Rome, where's Rome? Sandira pulls out his pan flute.
we're
Another one.
roaming.
When roaming,
All right, roll.
it never fails. When it's time to roll for pan flute,
Comes through.
That is a dirty 20, my guy.
Nice.
11.
Nice. Yeah, that's fine. And my boy got a 13. He begins to sing this old song I don't think any of you have ever heard of, but it's a kind of a story of a lonely kid who grew up in a town that's full of beggars, and one day he finds out he's a prince, and he saves all of the people and brings them with him. And all the rich are left to, lose, basically.
Echo would like this song.
He sings it. It's not the best performance in the world by any means, but
damn it, it's a performance.
it's a fucking performance. And I think that a bond is made, this night between this group of people as they all continue to dine on their last big meal in the forest. And then it comes tonight. I need everybody to make me a perception check, please.
It's the Sandira dice.
17.
Nice.
Zack, pick a D20.
That one.
I crit failed. I am so tired of being whoever I am.
23.
17.
Tyler, I'm going to grant you inspiration from the performance with Larry.
You said perception? We'll take it. That is a... Why do words look so weird to me right now? Okay, it's a 12.
Cool. Neil, I'm also going to give you inspiration for making the deal. And Robin, did you use your inspiration yet?
I
No.
don't think so, no.
No, you lame. I won't give you anything.
How about that was two 17s in a row?
Cool. You can save it. You don't have to use it.
Either way,
Yeah.
but that was two 17s in a row, so I think Neo's just stuck
Yeah.
with 17 regardless.
So, night comes. Larry,
Yeah, Larry.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but
He had inspiration too. He had a performance.
He's growing. He's just made friends, like real friends.
okay, cool. If you guys want to grant him inspiration, that's fine.
Yeah, we can do that.
I love Larry.
So what did everybody get on their perception? Did anybody get over a 20?
Me. 23.
Fuck yeah. As it is night on this last day in the forest, you hear the crack of a branch. You hear the pounding of footsteps here and there. You hear what sounds like numbers that are distant enough that you guys can probably get away, but it sounds like a lot of individuals coming for the area you are at.
Okay, so I am going to shift over to Sandira and shake him, like grab him by the shoulders. Get up. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Get up.
Shit.
And then
Where?
basically go do it to everybody in the group.
You can
Have to
hear the
go.
pounding of something bounding across.
Fuck me.
All right. Nope. Yep. What in?
I have no
All right, we
idea
have-
what it is.
Let's try and be as quiet as possible. Okay, we gotta go. Larry,
Come on, Larry.
stay with us.
All right, yeah. And he takes whatever big thing of water that he has, that you guys have for putting out the fire, puts it out, and goes, all right, oh no. And then you guys feel as the pounding of the feet get louder, and you start to feel the ground kind of shake as you're running. And I think you can kind of put two and two together, that these are not just a couple of dudes running after you.
These are giants. Hey, it's Tyler again, and I missed you so much. We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Legends in Training. Did you notice anything different? No, we didn't all get new haircuts. We have brand new microphones. That's right, we are finally all on the same mics, and it sounds so good. You may have noticed as well that the last time segment sounded a bit familiar. Well, with the party split, we're going to do our part in helping you keep track of what's going on with each party by doing bits of the previous episode featuring that party. For example, when we upload on November 17th, we'll be back with Castiel and Echo, so the last time bits you hear will be from the previous episode that featured Castiel and Echo. Get it? Got it? Good. Be sure to follow us on both Instagram and Twitter at AreWeLegend to keep up with everything we have going on. We're back on a regular upload schedule, so keep an eye out for episode 10 coming November 17th, where we'll be back with Castiel and Echo. And I hear that episode picks right up with some intense combat you won't want to miss. Be sure to rate and like the podcast wherever you happen to be listening to us as well. We read all of your reviews, so maybe say hey and tell us your deepest, darkest secrets. Thank you for listening, and until next time, we are Legends in Training. I know that Crookjaw is behind this. He's behind a lot of things. That's now starting to affect me a lot more. I'm coming.
I was so sold, and then you said, I'm coming, and looked at everybody in their eyes.